Welcome to the new Vanderpump Hotel. We're here for a night staying in a king room. This is the first time we've stayed at this property, so we are excited to see what it's all about.
We've never stayed in the hotel before, but I feel like I've been coming here since it was Barbary Coast, then Bill, then Cromwell, and I think together we came here a lot when it was Cromwell. And I think we can notice some of the difference, but we've definitely gambled a lot in Cromwell and now a little bit in Vanderpump.
Let's go inside and see how things are different.
What's going on with the dogs?
They look like clay sculptures. I don't know, they're super cute.
She definitely brings her dogs into a lot of this stuff.
Do you think the flowers are real?
When I checked in at the hotel, they said all the flowers are real. I don't know if that's actually true.
No.
Not?
Not real. Those are silk flowers, for
Liars.
sure.
Why are they lying?
Not real. Immediate differences that I noticed from Cromwell to Vanderpump is the ceiling is white, not red, or cream color probably.
Huge.
The chandelier, it makes it much brighter in here. The chandeliers are also very new and light and bright and not like red and dingy.
And this is a very loud spot right now, but I love this spot. I play craps here. You're kind of in the middle of everything. This intersection has always been like a key intersection, and this is kind of the quieter part. But you still have people like walk through here. So you have great people walking, and then you also can kind of you can see out, so you feel like you're kind of in the middle of things. So is the club still happening?
Dre's after hours is, but upstairs, Dre's that was on the rooftop is just the pool.
Starbucks? Was it always Starbucks?
This wasn't always Starbucks, but it was Starbucks before Cromwell went away.
It's not super busy now, but the tables have been pretty busy. Especially when I was in here earlier. I don't know, like 5 o'clock on a weekday. They were pretty busy, which is cool.
Look, Gordon Ramsay.
Synergy. Caesars has farmed out all of their brand equity of these two names. Seriously, like these people are like account for half their restaurants. This is the pool entrance. I feel like the slots are largely oriented to how they were before. Some of the stuff in the back maybe is a little like more or new or different. I don't necessarily remember this whole line of Pinot machines.
Was there a high limit room before? These are new chairs.
This high limit room?
Yeah. They might be out there too. Yeah, look at them. The bases are new, or they refinished the whole thing. I love this chair. I want one. It's like my blanket at home. It's like a bear.
Wish there was texture vision.
I love this dog. There's video poker at the bar. It's nice. I love the dog. It's huge.
On our own camera for this one.
Yes. It's huge. It's so cute. There.
I wonder what version she's on.
Too soon, Josh. The sports book has, are they new chairs in the back here? The tall ones? Should we test out the flower theory up front here?
See if they're actually alive, if he was lying about all of them. Okay, test them out for us.
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Those are fake?
These are real.
Those are real?
These are not. Yeah, those are real.
What about on top?
No, they're not. Silk. That's what 7-star parking gets you.
Our little Dodge car in the lineup at the ballet. It's easy to get across the horseshoe if you come out the back. You can what?
You can watch the Bellagio fountain show from the front of the hotel without impeding traffic, because literally you can go nowhere else while you're standing there. Like, you're not in the middle of the sidewalk because there is no cross traffic there. So that's nice.
But it's just so close. I mean, Bellagio there, Caesars is over there, Horseshoe's there. Probably the only thing weird is that there's so many signs that change the light all the time. I wonder if that'll affect our ability to like sleep.
That's valid. We are here today at Vanderpump, Las Vegas, and we are staying in room 648. It's on the 6th floor. It's a king room. Let's go take a look. So you walk in the room and you've got lots of Vanderpump dog art, which is always a thing for Lisa Vanderpump. Super cute. Then looking over to the right here, we have a nice table with a lamp. There's some outlets down there in that table, so extra space to plug stuff in. We've got a Lisa Vanderpump photo here on the wall, then a really nice couch with a couple of really soft pillows. They're really fantastic pillows. Really like these. Then looking over toward the bed, we've got Lisa's eyes down here on the bottom looking up at us through a reflection. Got some great outlets over here, a couple of AC outlets as well as a USB-C and a USB-A. There is a tall lamp here on the bed as well as the phone. You've got some light switches there to turn lights on and off in the room. And the bed is a really nice king bed with this nice little comforter thing at the end here. 4 pillows and an accent pillow with a settee here at the end so you can sit down and put your shoes on when you are getting ready in the morning. Looking over at the dresser area, got a lamp on here, also have some charging outlets on that lamp. We've got a couple of Vanderpump branded bottles of alcohol with the glasses and ice bucket, as well as your mini bar items here, all for a charge. Lots of snacks. You have 2 bottles of water and an Nespresso machine with Nespresso pods. You got 6 pods here with all of the fixings to make your coffee. There's also some tea back in the back there. There are 2 drawers here. Then you've got your mini bar with your drinks in it. There's no room in there for you to put any of your personal items, so know that that is all for a charge. Over here on the right, you've got 1 more drawer. Nice big drawers. And then down below, you've got your safe. So your safe's on the bottom. Then over here, we have a nice side chair. And this mirror here, hello, is a little bit deceiving. On one side, you can see this side, obviously, but it also goes through to the bathroom. It's a little bit see-through, so if you get up really close, you can see. On the other side, we've got an identical side table here with the same charging outlets and lamp, as well as light switches to turn lights in the room on and off. There's another plug here on the lamp. Then looking back toward the door of the room. Then over here we have a nice vanity setup with a chair, lamp, and mirror. There's not as many charging outlets over here. We also have this beautiful armoire with a couple of robes in it, a steamer. We've got some of our luggage in there. You've got a couple pairs of slippers as well. There's space for an ironing board, but there is no iron. It's just a hairdryer here and a steamer. Then the safe, like I said, is over here, not in the armoire. It's over in that drawer. Then we've got a beautiful barn door here that opens and closes the bathroom. On the left here, not much has changed since Cromwell days. We've got a stand-up shower. The shower is largely the same. It's just rebranded with Vanderpump. We've still got the French phrasing up on the wall here. And you've got your shower with the rainfall shower head. You've also got a nice bench in there for leg shaving or sitting, whatever you need. The vanity here is a pretty standard one. It's a marble countertop. You've got lots of towels down here. And then you have a room with the toilet that doesn't have a separate door, but you do have a window over here, and this window does open. It does let a lot of sound in from Flamingo Boulevard, so just know that when you are booking this room. You might want to bring some earplugs. Then we've got a beautiful chandelier up at the top above the armoire. Provides some nice light over here. And then this is our strip view. So we are right on Flamingo, and so we can look over and see Horseshoe and the newer tower at Paris that used to be part of the Horseshoe. There's that window in the bathroom. You can look over, and we actually were able to see the Bellagio fountains going off earlier. So you have a little bit of a view of that, but you have Old Red, you have Bottled Blonde, you can see the Cosmopolitan and Aria complex, as well as a little bit of the Bellagio. But this is not a balcony. It may have been a balcony at some point in the past, but you can't get out here. Windows are locked, inaccessible. So that is our king room here at the Vanderpump Hotel, Las Vegas. Very different looking than what it looked like when it was the Cromwell.
First impressions.
I like it. Vanderpump's really nice. The Cromwell rooms looked really dark, but moody, and this room is not that at all. It smells like new carpet. It's fresh. The view is not terrible.
Do you think this carpet's new?
Yeah. It's new carpet. Everything's new in here. Yeah.
I thought they just used the same. I thought this carpet looked like old.
No, that's new carpet. Everything's new. I like it. We'll see how we sleep. I can hear people in the hallway, but it's fine. Yay, Giada. Lemon spaghetti. Yeah, it's been a long time. Since right after they announced that they were changing from Cromwell to Vanderpump.
Waitress about whether she thought they'd keep it.
Yeah.
They said they were going to, but I think even she had doubts.
Yeah. I hope that this restaurant lasts. Because I know that Lisa Vanderpump is like a restaurateur, and like she's all about hospitality, and she's got lots of places in Vegas, but this is the main restaurant at this hotel, and I hope that it stays because it's really good.
It's really good, but it just seems absurd not to put one of hers in her own hotel.
I know. I think eventually it will
nice
go
if they
away.
just moved it.
Yeah, I agree. They can move it to a different Caesars property, maybe. Here at the Vanderpump Hotel, you are very limited in what you have as far as food options go. If you would like some coffee or a snack, you can head over to the Starbucks, which is on the casino floor, back by the entrance to Dre's After Hours. Your other alternative is going to be having brunch or dinner at Giada, which is going to be on the second floor up the escalators above the casino floor. If you want something different, you're going to have to go to a neighboring property because those are your only options here at this hotel. It's a very small property, a couple hundred rooms maybe. So don't expect a diverse menu if you are coming to eat at the Vanderpump. You're going to have to go to one of the neighboring properties to get some food. In addition to the room tour, we came back from dinner and we've had turn down service and bottles of water, chocolates, a little note from Lisa Vanderpump. Fantastic. We have never been in a Caesars property that's done this, so kudos. Nice job. I really like it. It's a good spot. I mean, aside from the music, it's quiet and away from the strip. Like, I don't hear the strip music. Granted, we just walked out of the elevator bank onto the Pavilion here, but it is very secluded from the strip. Like, it would be a great place to watch the fountain show over in the corner. They have a couple lifeguards. It seems very chill. Granted, it is 10 o'clock in the morning and they opened like 14 minutes ago, so it is not busy. But I like it. I'd spend time up here if we were staying here longer, for sure. Oh, that's a great view of the fountains. This would be an awesome place to be for fireworks too.
So when I saw the photos of the rooms for the Vanderpump, like, I don't really care. People are like, is this room more masculine? Is this room more feminine? I generally don't care, but Vegas is more neutral nowadays anyway, so everything kind of looks a little bit generic. But I will say these rooms do not feel like overly feminine to me. I think that some of the accent colors I thought were all pink, but they're actually kind of more purple. Those like pillows and things like that are more of a purple, and so it kind of has a whimsical forest vibe. It's definitely still more feminine, but I could live with it. It's not that bad. And the rooms were generally pretty good. I thought the shower was solid. Bed was good. It wasn't too loud. We were a little concerned because we're right on Flamingo. It was going to be super loud, and it didn't turn out to be that loud. Cosmopolitan being like, I don't know, 20 stories up is way louder. I don't know if it's a reflection issue, the buildings, or what, but didn't have any trouble sleeping here at Vanderpump. I liked it. So as much as I like the Vanderpump, you still have to remember it's a Caesars property and the gambling is not that great. If you're doing table games, it's probably okay. Slots payback, video poker, don't want to go there. The craps pay so little in terms of tier points. I'm not even on reward points. I'm not even sure on tier, but literally I played craps for 15 minutes yesterday. I was playing $5, but at times I had, I don't know, like $40 in action. When I got done, I had four points. Now, to be fair, I could go to some MGM properties and some other properties like Palms and have 0 points, but like 4 is almost the same thing as 0. So just know that if you're coming here to gamble, it's a standard Caesars property in terms of like the gambling. You're gonna have a slightly smaller selection. So if you really want certain machines, you might not get those. We usually don't care what the machines are because we don't gamble a ton here, but do keep that in mind. You mentioned Paris is a place we usually stay at Caesars. We think it's better than Caesar's Palace. Generally, it's our favorite one to stay in. We don't really love it, but it has good food. But you were saying maybe this could be an alternative place where we stay. Why would that be?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not like proximity to restaurants motivated, this property is super chill. There's not that many rooms. The pool is basically empty at this point in the day. It's a Wednesday. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, but you can get your pick of seats. It has the fastest Starbucks line on all of the strip. Like, I ordered and our drinks were ready in 4 minutes, and there was nobody standing down there in line waiting in front of me. It's not chaotic. I don't know. Like, Caesar's properties on the strip are different levels of chaos in my mind, and this is going to be your lowest chaos, probably least potential for drunken debauchery. Just a cool spot that's right in the center of the strip. The views from the pool deck are amazing. Bed was really comfortable. Room was quiet and cold. All the things that we needed it to be. Thanks for watching. If you're into casino, comp travel, or honest cruise reviews, subscribe and stick around. We've got a lot more coming. Drop any questions in the comments and we'll do our best to answer them.